It was one of the biggest pop culture trends of all time. A cute toy, along with a brilliant business strategy, would spark an unusual craze that took over the world in a dramatic fashion. Let's take a look back at the pop culture phenomenon that was the Beanie Babies, and find out how it became such a widespread sensation. Most parents would agree, nothing brings a child a high level of excitement, quite like a brand new toy.
Look at that toy store. Chris, look at the toy store. Look at all those toys, Chris, look!
I see it.
The toy industry brings in billions of dollars of revenue annually, thanks to their commercials that pique interest among the youth. While the sector is usually dominated by the few giants in the toy world, every so often a small company comes along with a product that sets the market on fire. And that would be the case for Harold Ty Warner. After working as a toy salesman for years just like his father, Harold decided to use his entire life savings to start his own toy company called Ty Incorporated. His plan was to create fun and unique toys for children, using the expertise he gained from his time as an employee in the field. Instead of targeting major department stores for his products, Warner chose to supply to specialized toy shops and small businesses, just like the one he worked for prior. One of his first designs would be a plush doll, filled with tiny beans, based on an assortment of recognizable animals. They would be accompanied by a unique name and style, which set them apart from one another. The adorable dolls were very affordable, with an average price tag of $5 to $10. However, the Ty company would struggle to find success with the dolls for the first few years after they hit the market, but that soon would change. To help better push the product going forward, Warner was advised to create a website that would focus on direct-to-consumer purchases. It was the first of its kind, as the internet was still in its infancy stage, and most companies hadn't realized its potential yet. The upcoming new line of dolls would feature a tag prompting consumers to visit their official online webpage. With very few homes having the internet, and not many websites being available to surf, the Ty company would get a good amount of traffic, and it helped boost sales as a result. In a short amount of time, more animals would be introduced, and new features like poems were added to their tags. The market soon began to develop more interest in the dolls, especially when it came to adults. But problems began to arise with production of one of their more popular designs, the lovable lamb. Ty Warner employed a very smart marketing tactic that created scarcity once the manufacturing seized on the variation. Going forward, Beanie Babies would become discontinued after the remainder of the small inventory supply was depleted. Having high demand and low supply would be a recipe to drive consumers into chaos. Thousands of adults rushed to the stores seeking out the now rarity items. Some buying them for their children, others stocking up the collectibles for themselves. Even the scalpers saw an opportunity to make some quick cash with the now hot commodities.
Beanie Baby craze was in full swing with long lines there. We found them waiting at a store for them to open up so they could buy the newest ones.
I think we're stupid to stand in line to get a bag of beans.
You'll admit that?
I admit it. But what you won't do for your grandchildren.
Once the store opened, people were pretty civil and they got inside for the Beanie Babies of their choice.
New websites like eBay saw an uptick in traffic, with the toys being resold to the highest bidder. The company would introduce even more variations and store exclusives, making them even more desirable to obtain. And the dolls with manufacturing errors such as misspelling of words, being the crown jewel of them all.
Because of the retirements and introductions of Beanie Babies, the price of a current Beanie Baby, its value can go up. The potential investment value could be very good.
Can you
Maybe
give
not
us some
as
examples of that?
For the October 1st, 1997 retireds, Seymour was one of them. He's up to about $150 to $200 right now, and he was a $5 beanie. The New Face Brown Teddy is up to about $100 right now.
New Face Brown Teddy's already up to $100.
Close to $100.
That's great.
The line had become a pop culture phenomenon and taken over the world of retail. By the time the new millennium had arrived, the company made nearly $3 billion in sales. The owner Ty Warner would reach billionaire status quickly, and in return paid his employees handsomely, as the Beanie Babies were quite the money-printing machine. Over time the craze began to simmer down. Newer toys and video games hit the store shelves that now piqued interest for consumers. The Beanie Baby craze still remains one of the biggest phenomenons ever in pop culture history. What are your thoughts on this story? Leave a comment below and let me know.